So I was blank. I didn't know what to say.
Right.
All I could say was ni hao. When I came to Weihai, the first thing they asked me, "Oh, do you know Rodah?" I'm like, wow.
Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rodah. If it's your first time here, well, if you're here, why don't you consider to subscribe to my channel and join the family. Today, as you can see, I have a special guest here. I'm not going to say much about him. I'll let my guest introduce himself. So, hello, welcome to my channel.
Thank you. Hello there. My name is Ivanvill. Ivanvill from Ivanvill. Vlogs. I capture moments and adventures around China and other places.
Right. As you've heard, the man is a content creator as well. Be sure to go and check his channel. We'll put the link to his channel on the bottom. Please go and support him as well. So yes, today I have him here. I want to talk to him, just chit chat. Ivan has been living in China for quite some time now. So do I. So let's get to hear his experiences in China and how he likes it. So yeah, Ivan, are you ready?
Yeah, like you said, it's about chit chat, so I'll answer where necessary.
Right.
Yeah,
so
I'm
you
a
heard
shy
him?
guy, by the way. I'm a shy guy.
Really? Does he look like a shy guy? It's okay. So let's see, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you like it here? Like, place it on a scale of 1 to 10.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it a 6.5.
6.5. That's not bad. What's the downside?
Of course, definitely like other places, every place is good, but always challenges.
Right, right. We'll come there. And so since you came to China, was Weihai the first city you settled in? Or?
No, actually, my first city that I settled in was Beijing.
Right.
Yeah, I was in Beijing for 1 year. So I take a decision and I went to Weifang, then other more cities. I've been to different cities.
Like visiting, traveling?
Visiting, traveling, hustling inclusive.
Right. So that brings me to another question. How long have you been in China in total?
In total, right, I think 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah, I've been in China for 6 years now.
You are still new. We've been here for over 10 now. 10
Definitely,
years.
you're the
But I'm the mayor. I'm the mayor of this city.
You're the Xi Jinping of this place.
You heard it. I'm the president.
Actually, it reminds me when I came to Weihai, the first thing they asked me, "Oh, do you know Rodah?" I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Guess what? My first hope, I got it because of you, but I didn't know you.
Seriously?
Yeah, they asked me, "Do you know Rodah?" I was like,
So,
yeah, I know Rodah.
So you must be a good person.
Scooping for help.
Okay, guys. So that means wherever you stay or you go and live, do good. You pave way for others.
It works out.
So you're not the first person who mentioned this. A lot of people that some I haven't met them, but they know me already. Or when we meet the first time, they'll say, "Oh, we have been asked a lot of times whether we know you, but we were wondering when we were going to meet you in person because we know about you, but we've never met you." Yeah. So yeah, it has happened before. As you have heard, guys, I think I can't do any miscellaneous in this city because I'm well known. I'm well known. All right, that brings me to another. I know living in China as a foreigner, right, there are some challenges that comes with that. Have you experienced challenges so far in the 6 years you've lived here?
There are quite many challenges, but I'll give a few.
Right.
Yeah, sure.
Right. So if I may ask, like, what's the a major challenge that you have been finding so hard to cope with, like living in China, especially as a black man? I know there are a lot that comes with that on its own, like when we look at the race part. I'm not playing the race card, guys. So I just know here in China, there are some difficulties that comes with that part alone. Although people do not often speak out about such things. But I'm sure maybe you have experienced some of the challenges in regard to that,
Yeah, sure.
right?
Yeah, a few.
So in what scenarios could it be? On the dating? Okay, he's a guy. That's another thing.
Guys, I have
on the dating market,
I have
on the
brother
job
with.
wise. So in which aspect?
So okay, mainly the first challenge I faced was not speaking the language.
Right.
Yeah, most people in China, they use Mandarin. So I was blank. I didn't know what to say.
Right.
All I could say was ni hao.
Hello.
And the rest, when you want to ask for something, so
We don't know. They don't even
so
try.
they have to walk away because they don't know. Yeah.
Right.
So-
It's very difficult for a person coming here the first time with no basic Chinese.
Yeah.
It's quite hard. So for you, if I may ask, what brings you to China?
First of all, what brought me China was the love for adventure.
Right.
Yeah, I felt I needed to be in a new place where I could find ways how different cultures, people act and live. So when I came to China, I actually enjoyed the culture.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I ended up here. I didn't expect I would spend like
A long
a
time.
year in China,
Right.
but here we are, down the road.
So when
6
you
years.
come, the first time you came here, what was your timeline? Like, how long did you want to stay in China at that time?
At that time, I expected to be in China for like 6 months.
Less than a year. So China is a trap, guys. I always say this. It's a trap.
I was
You
trapped here.
wanted to stay for 6 months, but here we are, 6 years. 6 months turned to 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah, that's actually China is a nice place.
Very nice place.
It is a nice place, and time seems to fly when you are
Don't
here.
realize time when you're in China.
Yeah, it flies. It does fly.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of things to do. All right, that brings me to another question. So, have you been to other cities?
Yeah.
And which city would you recommend anyone who wants to visit China?
I would say like it's better to go in a city which has many foreigners.
Right.
A city with many foreigners is of advantage because in case you have a problem, it's very easy to consult, to get assistance
Right.
in different WeChat groups that are made around.
Right.
At least you can cope up very fast. Yeah.
Yeah, so speak about. I know a lot of people, when they know that you are in China,
Yes.
and you know the media, what the media portrays about China, most of the questions that people get or will ask are like, are Chinese people racist? Now I'm asking, according to your own experience, how do you view this, and what has been your experience in regard to this?
Like any other country, you never fail to find a racism case, but the level also determines. But I think in China, it's because of sometimes I would say curiosity. Other people are not used to foreigners.
Right.
So when they see a foreigner, others are excited to see a foreigner, but others, they are scared because a foreigner and it's new to them and they end up running away. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Okay, how easy is it to make Chinese friends? Do you have Chinese friends? Or was it easy for you to make these friends?
It's very easy always to have Chinese friends. Yeah, it depends where you hang out from.
Right.
Yeah. If you're an introvert, this kind of person who stays in the house all the time, it's very hard to be happy in China.
Right.
If you want to live in China,
Go
out, explore, friends come automatically. Yeah.
Right.
Actually, Chinese are very good when it comes to making friends, you know. Yeah. Just going out,
You meet.
meet and hang out places like bars.
Right.
Yeah.
So for people who are outgoing and extroverts, it's very easy to make friends. And unlike back home, sometimes you need time to make friends with somebody, right? But here I see you also have to put some effort in this. So it's a two-way thing.
Yeah,
Right.
here it's easy to make friends. At the same time, like we say, easy come, easy go. Chinese can come, give you that hospitality, what we call face.
All
You
right.
have to say, welcome to China,
Right.
you know? So
Yeah.
they'll give you anything you want, but sometimes it doesn't last for long, you know?
So it depends
Yeah.
on your attitude towards this, right?
Yeah, others you won't see them again, but they are really friendly. On the
Right.
side of, on the positive side, they're real friendly,
friendly.
people. If you find a kind Chinese, they're
Nice.
really so kind and friendly.
Right. So you heard it, guys. Sometimes we may think that they are hard to make friends with because of the language or what. But I've noticed that it depends with your attitude towards this. So if you are somebody like who is open-minded, you are also friendly, I think you can try to enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
And you never know, maybe the friendship can last longer, right? All right. And then are you married?
No.
No. So
No.
let's look at the dating side. It's a question I've been asked. Again, as you know, I am married here.
Yes.
I am married here, and a lot of people, like foreigners, when they ask me, "Are you married?" and I say my husband is Chinese, they usually find like, "Oh, how did you get married to a Chinese?" They think it's hard. So I want to ask you on your side: is it hard to date Chinese girls? How hard is it?
I don't know how to say this. I think it's hard. Yeah, but some people maybe it's easy. But it's
It
hard. First
depends.
of all, the language barrier.
Right,
So
right.
they always like feel like even when they have interest for you, the culture is a little bit different and they're not open enough. So sometimes when you come out open, they think like
Otherwise,
changing
understand
because of culture.
culture differences.
Yeah.
I understand that a lot. You know, in the Chinese culture, most of the time, they believe in being introduced. In the Chinese culture, usually they believe in kind of like dating somebody they know or who has been introduced to them by somebody, so they have a friend in common like this, or they've known each other for a long time. That's how the dating is like. So they go out of their race to date. It's kind of hard for them
It's always
now,
a challenge.
and also they don't want to be judged.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think it's the culture thing. It's the culture thing. All right, so okay, guys. So I think for today we end here, and we may need to continue this conversation, guys. So yeah, before you forget, guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. Subscribe now, and also do not forget to go to Ivan's channel. Can you repeat your channel name
My
again?
channel is called Ivanvill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Please
I'll link
kindly
it up.
subscribe, like, and share. I
Exactly.
appreciate that.
Exactly, and go and watch most of his videos. He has cool videos that you can get to know Weihai. You know, I live in Weihai. We love Weihai. Weihai is a beautiful city.
Sure.
And if you go to Ivan's channel, you can have the area view and all the cool places in Weihai. So do make sure you go and check out his channel and subscribe. Subscribe. Okay, so until next time, it's goodbye for now. See you in the next video. Goodbye.